Hello and welcome to Shadow Gaming. This is episode 2 and we are now going to go through the character creation screen. It may take me a little while to get through this, but hopefully you'll get a better idea of the controls for it. Let's get started. Now, the only criticism in this game that is kind of one of the major ones is that the loading screens here, the help and tips screens, are unfortunately very short, so often you can't read the full amount, and then it does go onto a black screen with the little loading logo in the bottom. That's a bit of a shame. Hopefully in future updates they'll actually amend that, but I don't know whether they have the facility to actually do it, so never mind, it doesn't really matter so much. You can learn a lot of the tips throughout the game, and it's more of an aesthetic thing than anything else. So, we are in the character creation. Lovely green environment, glowy thing on the hand. Beautiful. Up you get. So this is the first part of the appearance customization. You can actually choose one of the kind of set faces that are available. I do generally tend to prefer to actually make my own, hence why doing this video. So I usually choose one that's got a good base structure in terms of a face. She's a bit squishy and pretty. I tend to like having good cheekbones to mine, so that will probably be... She's got a pointy chin. Probably use head 3 for this one. So now the one thing that I tend to do is go into general first, get rid of all of the hair, just because it's easier to see the face structure. Also put it to a slightly darker hair colour, so if there are any eyebrows you can see them. And just to check, yeah, that's brown, lovely. There clearly aren't any eyebrows on elves, which is a good start. Obviously the tattoos and for the elves are requisite, they're not necessarily for the other characters. Scars and tattoos though can be removed, and I will do that for now. Add those later. Similarly the makeup, I'll keep the makeup on for now, it's quite good makeup, or will I? Just remove the intensity of the eyeshadows and things. I won't actually change the colour for the time being. And then at least there's a nice plain faced finish. Now the lip shine, it's recommended that you don't have the lip shine. It does have a tendency to glitch sometimes in the movie sequences of the game. The lips look good enough without it. They've got a natural shine of their own, so I wouldn't put it on. Now, these are set face shapes, so it's up to you as to which one you want as a starting base. I think, to be honest, the one that it was on, which is this last one here, is a good face shape to start with. My elf's going to be a bit more worldly, so I'm going to have her a little bit more tanned than I would do a normal elf. That'll do. Complexion seems to be in stages. You seem to get younger ones and then older ones and then another set of younger then older. It looks like there are 3 sets in these. I don't tend to go for the really rosy ones, but it is nice to have a bit of complexion. Give a bit more of a worldly skin tone. Been out and about a bit. I'll probably go for one of these early ones. I think that one will do. Eye colour, let's choose a nice bright eye colour. You can actually amend this further later on in the character creation screen. I do like green, so I always tend to go for green. Let's choose a nice green. Green, green, green. Sometimes I find the slightly lighter ones make them a little bit wild looking, as if they're about to run at you and tear your face off, so we want her to actually be a little bit approachable. So let's go for that for now. And I will leave the hair for later. So her ear size, I'm of the tradition, I don't tend to like so much the more anime elves. I tend to prefer the ones with slightly smaller ears, a bit more delicate looking, a little bit more Lord of the Ringsy. So I tend to go sideways and up and down first to see them. If you work on your diagonals you can get some interesting mixes, but at least kind of shows you what part of the feature that you're changing. So these, let's bring them in and let's make them a little bit smaller. It's about as small as you can go, so we'll go for that one. Ear position, generally they tend to say that the top of the ear, not the very tip but the top where it joins the head, should be around about the corner of the eye level, and the bottom connecting part should be around about the bottom of the nose. In general that's the approximate position. It does look a little bit high sometimes, so I will just drop that slightly. This is in and out, so I don't particularly want them poking out, so let's just tuck them in slightly. No, that sucks her head in. There we go. That'll do, around about the middle. No, in fact, I'm going to bring them down a bit. There we go. Earlobes, this is only one option. Really long earlobes, which is really weird. Or really short earlobes, which is also really, really weird. So let's just go for a nice middle option. That'll do. Cheekbones. Always remember to turn your character to see actually what it does. That moves the height of the cheekbones up and down. The sideways ones moves them out, which you can usually see better from slightly moving it. So out and up. Nice high cheekbones. She's an elf. You might adjust that a little bit later. Cheek shape. Sideways sucks in. Up and down is not obvious at the moment. Aha. That is the front part of the cheekbone there. So let's have that round about the middle. Bring it in very slightly. There we go. So bear with me one moment. I thought I was going to sneeze, but I'm not. Never mind. Okay, brow size, I think in this one doesn't really apply too much, I don't think. Oh, it's this brow. Yes, it does. This is the part of the eye brow that actually is where the eyebrows are, rather than the eyebrows themselves. So if you want a Neanderthal, yeah, go all the way that way, sure. But hey, we're making someone pretty, so let's bring it in slightly. Now up and down. Looks as if, despite the fact she hasn't got eyebrows, it still goes up and down. Slightly down, I think. Now the forehead, that seems to be the width of the forehead. So let's keep that around about centre. The sideways option is again in the and outy bit. I think that will do there. Okay, now the eyes. Oh, we've got a nice zoom there. So eye shape, go for a general shape first, so that one's about middle. Just try and remember that, start at the beginning. Oh, some of these are a bit starey. Those are the most normal ones at the moment. You can obviously adjust them, but obviously it's easiest if you don't have to do much adjustment. I think we'll go for what they were before. Okay, size of the eyes. Let's make them a little bit narrower and slightly wider. That'll do. Okay, you can hear the rustling. Excuse that. That is my cat rummaging around in various bags, as they do. Eye position. Oh, in and out, I believe. Yes. Tend to like them a little bit further back. rather than poking out like a bog-eyed goblin. Okay, I think that's about right for eye position. Eye rotation. Oh no, that's spacing. Huh. It's around about middle. Now for this point, I do usually need my partner's supervision on this to see whether the eye spacing is actually okay. So we shall see. Yeah. Okie dokie, that's okay. Okay, slight tilting on that. That'll do. Eyebrows. No eyebrows. Oh look, we've got eyebrows. I didn't think elves had eyebrows. Elves do. Have eyebrows just like everybody else, so that they don't feel alone. Well, that's a scarred eyebrow. That's quite cool. They're a bit hairy. Right. They are a bit hairy. There's lots of hairy ones. She's an elf. Let's have really skinny ones. Eyebrow position. Up and down. I tend to keep it quite low, quite frowny, because after all it's a serious game. Eyelashes. Various different options from none at all to massive ones. Like those. Let's give her something. That's probably a bit much. So's that. Let's go with not enough. That'll do. There we go. That'll do. Right, this is where you can change the actual colour of the eyes a little bit more. The left-hand mouse stick rotates around this outside wheel. This is the outer iris colour. So I tend to allow this to make me choose some little bit more strange colours. Let's get a nice green there. That'll do. Right mouse stick moves the middle box, so it gives you shades of black and white, not grey. Well, you can do grey. There's grey. 50 of them. And then there is the nice and bright colour there. There we go. Inner iris. Let's do a really weird colour for the inner iris. Green and red. That's interesting. Right, let's try blue. Green and blue. That's even more interesting. I like that. Ooh, turquoise. Anybody who doesn't know, my favourite colour is turquoise. I do everything in turquoise. So hey, why stop now? Nah, doesn't have a quite good contrast as the blues. Blue, really blue. Purple. Ooh, purple. Purple's nice and strange. Pink. Eh. Red. Red does give it a nice golden colour. Okay, blue, 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 purple. Blue, blue will do. It's quite nice. I like that blue. There we go, bluey greeny eyes. This is always when I tend to look at it from afar and realise that actually the eyes aren't quite right. They're either too close or too far. Oh, wrong way. No, wrong way. God damn it. That's spacing. Yeah, that's a bit better, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, now the nose. Nose shape. Pointy. She's an elf, I suppose she should have pointy. It's quite a flat one. That's a bit more of a normal one. It's a bit bulbous. No, don't want a wonky nose. No, pretty noses. Go back to the pretty noses. Pretty pointy nose. Yeah, go for a pretty pointy nose. I don't go for a pretty pointy nose very often. Nose size, right, what's up and down? Not that way. Aha, that way. Keep it like that. Ooh, a bit wider. Let's try that one. We'll change her nostrils in a minute. She looks like she's flaring them constantly, which is a bit strange. Nose position. Up and down? Yep. That'll do. Move it down slightly. Ooh, forgot the sideways option. Yeah, she looks a little like a pig at the moment. Hopefully we can change the position. Right, so that's the lower part of the bridge, if you can notice, just above where the point of the nose is. A little bit wider, and that's the top, so try and give her a nice straight nose. Here we go. Nice straight nose. Bridge position. Okay. Oh no. Tuck that in slightly. That's sideways as well. No, let's tuck that in slightly as well. There we go. Nose tip size. That'll do. A little bit of a pointy one. Bring it in slightly. There we go. Right, now I think this is where we get to rotate the tip. Yeah, we do. There we go. A little bit less picky. There we go. It's a little bit better. Let's get rid of those flary nostrils. It's a little bit better, and we don't want a broken nose. Let's make sure it's not a broken nose. No, it's not a broken nose. Good, good, good. Mouth and jaw. Mouth shape. Oh god. Yuck, yuck. Right, normal lips. Bigger lips. Toothy lips. Frowny lips. Sneery lips. Ah, that looks as if she's really pissed off with everything in the world. Okay. Alright. Let's go for number 2. These are nice. Her top lip's really, really quite massive, but we will change that. Let's make it a little bit wider. Yeah, a little bit wider, not much. Bring that top lip down a bit. Cool. Do we need to move her mouth position? Just a little bit. That'll do. Yeah. There. Lip thickness. Bring top lip down. Different ways of thickening, I think. Those are really skinny. And those are really massive. Not quite an Angelina. There we go. That'll do. Cool. Jawline. Nice jawline. Right. Let's bring it back there. Yeah. And let's bring it down there. No, we don't want to do that. Bring it up a bit. Don't really like that. Don't know what it was before though. Bring it down. I think it's something to do with her jowls. I'll change that in a minute. Smaller jaw, bigger. Ooh, big jaw. That'll do. Oh no. Deary, deary me. Always takes a while. Right, jowls. She hasn't got any jowls. Oh, she has. Bring in her cheeks very slightly. What does up and down do? Nothing from that angle. Anything from that angle? No. Oh. And the bottom part of her lips. No, we don't want that. It's like a hamster. There we go. Okay. Chin size. Little chin, big chin. Bring it down a bit. Bring it in a bit. There we go. Chin shape. No. Oh no, no. A pointy chin. I've got a pointy chin myself. Don't like it. There we go. That's a bit better. Double chin. No, we don't want a double chin. Adam's apple. Quite difficult to see. But that's down there. Obviously she's not bloke, so she doesn't need one. Not very much of one anyway. Bring it out a bit. There. Nice slender neck. Okay. So now we get on to hair scars and tattoos. Let's do tattoos first, seeing as they're quite prominent. Let's also change the tattoo colour. Try and make it black if we can to start with. See what designs we have. In this one, it's just not all designs. There are 3 faded options because there's no transparency option in this. So you will always go through a small, medium, and 2 heavy ones. So that looks like she's got veining on her face. That's a bit weird. Too aggressive. I want something nice and delicate for my lady. Not too subtle. Subtle, I mean, not too obvious. That's quite nice. Doesn't make her look like she's got a beard though. Tree bit was what she had before. Under the eyes is quite nice. Yeah. I always struggle with tattoos. Quite like that one. Yeah. Too much woad markings on that one. Let's go for this one. And we'll make it quite bold. Let's see if changing the tattoo colour does anything for it. Let's bring it over to the orange so that it will be a browny colour. Brown, brown, brown. Yeah, I find that some of the colours it struggles with. You go between yellow when it should be orange and orange when it should be brown. And let's keep it black. Might as well. Okay. Let's see if there's any nice scars we can give her. Let's bring up the intensity to about halfway so that we can actually see them. Don't want anything too obvious. A nice scar over her eyebrow. It's a bit too much. I'm often a scars or tattoos person, but it's not so bad when there's only little things. That's quite good. Let's bring it over a bit though. That way. It's actually over her lip. There we go. Maybe a little bit more that way. Do I prefer it that way? Yeah. That'll do. That will do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Makeup. Let's keep the eyeshadow she had before and just see what it was like. Doesn't make much difference on that one, by the looks of it. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's turn that off. Off. Eyelash colour. Oh, black, obviously. See what the eyeliner does. Eyeliner intensity. Well, that's black, so that can stay there. Blush. No, I don't tend to use blusher, mostly because the skin textures are quite rosy in themselves if you choose a rosy one, and also because I don't like rosy-cheeked girly girls. Let's see if we want some lipstick. Do we want some lipstick? No, we don't want some lipstick. Let's leave her lips normal. She's quite pretty. I like her. Let's get her some hair. Hair, because she can't be bold. Well, she can be bold if you want her bold, but I prefer to have hair. So let's see what we can do. I don't think she wants brown hair for a start. Let's just change the hair colour. Can we get as black as black? Black as black can be. Right, so that is as black as black can be. Dark brown. I'm sure there was black in here, but apparently not. Not unless you want dark grey, which I don't. Alright, let's go for a really, really dark brown. Like that one. Okay. Oh, wow. Some of these hairs, I have to say, are a little bit restrictive. I'd like a few more hair in this game, because it doesn't seem to be much choice between them. Yeah, there's a lot of shaved styles. I'm not one for shaved styles. I think I need to move her face up. Lots of afro styles as well. Let us go, for the moment, for more of a short-haired style. Let's go for that for now. Right, I'm going to try and move her face up. Face. That one. No. We'll have to do it all one by one. Bring the eyes up. Eyes up. And bring our nose up. Nose. Up. Does that look okay? Do I need to bring her mouth up? I think I need to bring her mouth up. Yes, so let's bring her mouth up a bit. Mouth. Oh, not down. Up. I think she looks alright. Let's bring her jaw in a bit because she's looking a bit chunky. There we go. There we go. Is that right? I don't know. There's something still not quite right. Let's go back to the hair. It's always the hair. Always the hair. So I can never find the one that I particularly want. I want to be able to see her ears because she's an elf, so, you know, it might be nice to actually be able to see that she's an elf. Well, not that her tattoos give it away, but, you know what I mean. Yeah, that's just weird. Who has a hair like that? Do you know, I always go for the bun. I'm almost tempted to go for it again. Maybe changing the hair colour might help. Let's go for a red. I don't know. This always... Right, make a decision, Steph. Come on. Brown. Yeah, brown. And we will go for the one that I keep going back to. That one. There. Decision made. Right, now, the voice is essentially American or English. Now, I'm just going to very quickly turn on my sound a little bit so that I can hear. Right. Test voice.
I just hope I can help.
Right, that's the English one. I'm sorry, it's always English for me because I am English. Although I have to say that Kunaru sound very good in American voice. It's much more deep and resonant. But for an elf, we will go for a little bit more of a British accent. Hey, I'm biased. So, okay, so accept that one.
You leave me no choice.
And that is it. And I will end this gameplay. Oh, first let's accept the changes and name our character. Lana. Let's call her Gwen. Gwen is the name of a character that I have in one of my stories. and it's always a good one for me to go to. Oh, we're a bit delayed there. Right, okay. In fact, we won't call her Gwen, we'll call her Guinevere. I don't even know whether that's how you spell Guinevere. Let's call her Gwen. It makes life a lot easier. Gwen it is. Okay. Right, done. Okay. No. Let's try again, because that didn't seem to save that time. Gwen. Okay. Done. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to accept at this stage because we will move on to the next episode, which actually gets into the game. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Like I said last time, brand new channel, brand new playthrough. So in the next episode we will actually be getting on to the main gameplay of it. So let's have a bit of a laugh with that, and I will see you then. Later, peeps!